Okay, welcome to the next week of training. This week we're going to add a new punch as well as a new kick to our repertoire. So today's punch is going to be what we call the palm hook. Okay? How I want you to begin is to just stand normal here, and I want you to just turn your upper body. Okay? Let your arms just kind of lay by the side. They should just kind of wind around, and just start bringing your feet into this here. Okay? So I'm just kind of turning my feet. Alright? So, as I'm here and getting kind of movement going, my whole body rotating, what I'm going to do is take my right hand and I'm just going to allow my arm to swing it up here. So, I'm going to bring my arm up. You should almost, I imagine, almost like a rubber band right here at my shoulder, that when I pull, it stretches that rubber band, which then whips it up. Okay? So there's no real arm lift. I'm not really using my arm muscles behind this. It's more the body rotation, swinging my arm up. Okay? Now we're going to be hitting with the meat part of our palm. Some people would use maybe a ridge hand in this. I prefer to use a palm hook because it allows me to go into trapping, and I'm not so comfortable with hitting with that part of my hand. And you know, I don't want to break my hand, and I feel like that's a little risky. But if you prefer a ridge hand, you can also do this with a ridge hand as well. But anyway, so it's here. So I'm going to turn my body up like that. Alright? Like that. Okay, so I brought Randy in. He's going to hold the gloves again. And we're going to take what we were just doing. And again, I want you to just stand with your feet facing your partner. He's going to hold his glove up. You can do this on the punching bag or whatever as well. But I'm having it done on most of these things demonstrated with focus gloves, because if you've got a training partner, if you have focus gloves and you don't know how to use them, you can see how we're using them. But you can do most of this stuff on a punching bag or just in your shadow boxing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start that turning here. Now this is a really important principle because it's a common mistake for people to really use their arm power when they hook, and they're missing out on a lot of power that their body can generate. So I really want you to get this. So I'm here, and I'm just going to bring my hand up, okay? So it's going to look like this. Okay? See, totally different than a slap, right? I'm here, and I'm going to use my body to pull that through. So I'm here. Alright? So, in fact, I mean, generally, if you're hitting it really well, you're going to kind of feel it in your own hand because there's a lot of force coming behind you. So now take a right lead position, and he's going to hold that glove up for me. And from my on guard position, there's no wind up. There should never be any wind up. Just like your back fist should come right from where it's at. This palm hook should not have any wind up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push up in, and I'm going to twist my body, okay? So, bang, as I open that up. Now if you remember the footwork drill that we were doing a while back about the going forward and back with that foot twist, it's the same principle. You're going to sit back on this leg as you pop this hand up. So I'm here, I'm going to explode off, okay? Now look at my foot position. Front heel's up, back heel's down. My weight's shifted back onto this foot, probably about 70%. Bang, this is up. My elbow's not down like this, it's behind it, okay? So, right after I hit two, bang, there's not any of this coming through. It's going to have a slight arc. So I'm going to be here, I'm going to go bang, and then arc it in just slightly, bang, as I come back to my on guard position. So, it'll look like this. So I'm going here, bang, okay? You see that? So now let's work that into a combination of we'll do two different combinations. So the first one we're going to do is going to go lead straight, palm hook. So go ahead and hold right about there for me. So he's holding these gloves up. I'm going to come in with a lead straight, bang, and then right from there, palm hook. Okay? So, bang, bang. Now if you feel a little close, you can tighten this arm up and don't drop the elbow. So, and try and always keep the gloves really close because, you know, obviously you're not going to be fighting a guy with a head this big, hopefully, you know, the way power plants are going, maybe you will, but it's a nice easy flow. Okay, the next one we're going to take is going to be, we're going to start with the palm hook. So we're going to go palm hook, back fist. So if he's holding that here, then as soon as I hit, he's going to replace it with that. So I'm here, we're going to go, okay? So I'm going to break in with my first one. So I'm here, back fist, right? So a little bit higher. So that's our next combination, one more. Okay? Now for the kick, the next kick we're going to do is called an inverted hook kick. Most people you find on the street are going to be left lead. Go ahead and go left lead for me. So a lot of my kicks are going to be coming up to the back side of this area. If I want to target more here, where some of the best targets are, I'm going to have to kind of change up how I do this. These pants suck for kicking very high, but just go ahead and stand. Just stand with your elbows kind of out. Yeah, just like that. So what I'm going to do on this inverted hook kick, if you're familiar with a crescent kick, the crescent kick comes around straight like this. We're not doing a crescent kick, and you've really got to break this down. You're going to slide up, turn your knee out, target with your knee where you're going to go. So the whole mess up of this kick comes in not turning the knee out. If I bring it here, I can't do the kick. So just practice sliding up and having that knee as far out as much like this as you can, okay? So I'm going to slide up, and actually I'm going to place the kick on you, so that's why I've got you like that. But I'm going to slide up here, and then with my foot, which in a fight I would use the toe of my shoe. Most times here in a fight, you're not going to be barefoot, okay? Don't walk down the street barefoot when people attack you. So I use the toe of my shoe, but for training, use the shoelace part of your shoe on the gloves or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to take my foot, target it in right here. So bang, bang. Okay? So now if he holds the glove for me, go ahead and go right lead again. How he's going to hold this for me is he's going to hold that at about a 45 degree right there for me. Now I'm going to slide up, bang, target that in. Bruce Lee knocked somebody's shoulder out of the joint because they didn't think he could get much power from this kick. So he showed them, bang, and kicked it and dislocated their arms. So this really does have some power to it. You know, I just had to take a little lower just because, like I said, these pants don't give me much. So here, turn the knee out, kick, fire that. And then again, you've got to bring it back to an on-guard position. So bang, down. So here, down. One more. Down. Okay, that's it for this week. Again, play with it, work into your shadow boxing, into punching the gloves.